All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the very first Rhinos and Aliens After Dark for the year of 2019. It's been a hot minute. This is our it was supposed to be our daily news update, blah, blah, blah.
Daily.
More like once a month.
Once a year.
Okay, so today we're going to go through a couple trailers that really hit us / we want to discuss. But the big news for this episode is Avengers Endgame slaying, absolutely destroying at the box office. And if you guys know Rhinos and Aliens, you know I'm a big geek for this stuff. So we're going to dive deep into that real quick. But like always, Francis Mandrala in the red and white, and to my left, my front.
No, I'm not introducing myself now. I feel offended.
Who's in front of me, bro?
Who's in front of me? Francis.
Who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah.
Somebody.
The snack daddy.
Buddy once told me the world was gonna... No, I'm just fucking with you. It's me. It's Jordan. Without my purple hoodie.
Okay, bro. Okay. So we gonna go down these trailers?
We can if you want to.
I do. I really do. Okay, so the first one is 21 Bridges.
I didn't watch it.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Jordan is being a dick right now.
I watched it. It's got my man Chadwick Boseman in it, right?
Yes.
That's his name?
Yes. Who was known for all these drama films before he got into the MCU, and now everybody knows him as Black Panther, which is a shame. It has a good cast, though.
It does have a good cast.
Yeah, low-key cast. Taylor Kish.
Yeah.
Two other people.
No one too crazy.
Two people I'm forgetting. Who was the one girl? The one girl was from American Sniper.
Don't ask me.
And there was J.K. Simmons, right? Wasn't he in it?
Yes, he is in it.
Yes.
I was like, oh, I don't know.
You know who J.K. is. How do you feel about this?
That guy is.
From the trailer.
It looks good. It looks really good. I remember seeing it. I saw it. Well, I didn't see the trailer, but I saw like a little clip of it from Facebook.
Okay.
Oh, my nose is running. And
same here.
Yeah, it looks good though.
Do you think he made this film to make a statement to support police? Because I think it's very.
Who made this film?
I don't know who directed. The Russo brothers produced it though.
Oh, okay. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Okay. Now moving on to Gemini Man, who is directed by
I don't know.
the one guy who made the first Hulk and Life of Pi. Yes, guys, we're being very professional.
See, I honestly didn't know, and now that you told me, there you go. And now that you told me, I know, but I couldn't remember, and that just made me more upset.
By the way, there's something going on right now that's really pissing me off.
What's that?
We didn't highlight this in the previous Die episode.
What's that?
The hate going on for Will Smith, and it's pissing me off.
Why do people hate Will Smith?
Bro, you don't know.
I haven't seen this.
When he does Suicide Squad, people hate on that. They're hating on Aladdin. Yeah, when he does a drama film, nobody shows up to see it. Concussion, Focus.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So they show up for his blockbuster films, pan him for doing a blockbuster film.
Yeah.
And then when he does a drama film and he does a very good job, typical Will Smith from the golden era.
True that.
Nobody sees it. And then everybody wants to say he's a sellout, yet they're not seeing the films that he's acting.
It's because people are fucking retarded.
Yeah. How do you feel about this film, though? This from the
Gemini
trailer.
Man, I'm kind of iffy on it. I like the process of it, like the story of it. Sounds good.
It wasn't a good trailer, though.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I agree with you.
It just like it felt off.
I feel like it was a trailer done too early, meaning you could tell that this is unedited, or not unedited, but unfinished
product.
Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of what it felt like.
Because a lot of the action scenes did not feel like finished product, you know?
Yeah.
But I will say
like
this.
The premises of it, though.
The CGI for young Will Smith looks pretty damn good.
Yeah, it does, dude. Yeah, it does. And you know what's funny, too? When I first saw him, I'm like, oh, I'm like, they're making a movie and they want young Will Smith. I didn't, and then I saw older Will Smith. I was like, oh, okay, I see what they're doing now. So it was just, it was a catch off guard.
Yeah.
But it was nice.
And by the way, old Will Smith still looks pretty damn young besides the slight gray hair.
Mm-hmm. I like Will Smith.
Dude, I love Will Smith. I think he's an underrated actor. And every film, for the most part, that I see him in, I tend to enjoy.
Mm-hmm. Bad Boys 3.
Yes. And what did I say about his co-star, bro? He is not looking
Martin Lawrence?
Yes.
Yeah, dude, he's gotten...
But bro, did you see the film's already done shooting?
Mm-hmm.
And he had a massive gut. I'm wondering how they're going to put that into the... Because there's no way well, I guess he could be a cop, but doing what Bad Boys does, that would be very...
Yeah. We'll find out.
Okay, so Sonic the Hedgehog.
Mm-hmm. Now, this trailer I really don't remember much from.
Damn, so we're shit out of luck because all I remember from this trailer is Jim Carrey, bro.
Is Jim Carrey in it?
Yeah.
I didn't even see him.
He's playing the villain dude.
That's right, he is. Now I remember. I remember that. I don't really remember the trailer.
I feel like this is the old video game type of film. It's not. I'm not feeling him. Sonic the Hedgehog. I was cool with the 2 eyes, the teeth. Do you remember the teeth?
No.
So this was a botched trailer analysis.
But I will say this. I think it's going to do well.
You do?
Mm-hmm. I think the younger kids are going to eat it up.
I don't know, bro.
I'm telling you. I feel it.
Do you think it's going to spawn a sequel?
No.
I think it's going to be a pretty bad film.
You think so? I think the movie's not going to be good, but I think it's going to do all right.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to do badly is what I'm saying.
Okay. So
I'm not going to watch it until it comes out on...
no, I'm not going to the theater for this. Yeah. No, not at all. I will say this, though. People keep forgetting that Detective Pikachu is a video game movie. Mm-hmm. It's going to finally break the curse, at least for commercial
Yeah, technically, because a lot of people will be like, oh, it's just a TV going to movie. But no, it was a video game before it was a TV show.
And they personally made a video game of Detective Pikachu. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so...
yeah.
I'm excited for that.
It looks good. I'm not gonna lie. It looks really good.
It does, and I'm growing. The only thing
Adrian at first hated it, and then he saw the one trailer that came out with Mewtwo, and he was like okay, now I want to watch it.
Yeah,
I'm like yeah.
And now seeing the character they're going for Pikachu, I think Ryan Reynolds is the perfect voice for Pikachu.
When does that come out again?
In 2 weeks.
Oh,
okay. You remember that's going to be the beginning of the onslaught of summer movies.
Yeah, you did tell me that.
Yeah. It's 7 straight weeks or something like that where there's at least one major film we want to see. Okay, the final film final trailer we're going to discuss is the official trailer for The Lion King. This is the oldest trailer of these 3, but I want to talk about this for the simple fact. My favorite part of The Lion King was Scar.
Now, you're talking about the original Lion King.
The original Lion King. And everything about that trailer besides Scar is like, okay, this feels like Lion King CGI, right?
Yeah.
Scar.
No, I will say it again. Scar does not look like Scar. He doesn't sound like Scar. The only reason I knew he was Scar was because he had a scar on his eye.
And they emphasized
that's literally it.
Yeah.
Like if he didn't have that scar, there's no way I would have known who it was. I would have just thought it was.
He looked like just a plain lion.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the thing though too is I don't know why Disney did that is because
there are
in the movie though too specifically there's a reason why he's different. It's because he's the
runt.
Yes, exactly.
He was the runt.
Exactly. That's why it's not why he looks different, but I feel like in the original movie it like symbolizes that he's not like the other lions, which is why he looks so different.
But normally runts do have different characteristics of the pack.
Yeah, very true.
And there are such thing as lions with not the red mane, but a darker mane, you know?
Yeah. And it's
not necessarily black, but dark brown and stuff like that.
But they could have pulled it off, man, because he really doesn't look like Scar.
Bro, besides the scar,
that's the only defining characteristic.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that could be confusing for little kids. Because think about because I saw The Lion King when I was 3-4 years old, and I was just able to tell the difference between characters because of the characteristics, you know, just not like the small things. And the second thing I do want to point out, I'm waiting to hold judgment for this. Right now, I am not messing with the voice direction for Scar.
No,
I'm not. I'm not terrified. I'm not.
And it's like, and it was before he had like that. It was kind of like a Joker voice. You know what I'm saying? It was
for
scary.
The animated film you're talking about.
Yeah. Like it was scary, but it was still like
warming.
Comical kind of. Yeah. It just had that feel to it. With this one, it's just like someone has a raspy voice. That's all it sounds like.
You know what it sounds like? It sounds like somebody trying to be intimidating while also trying to be completely different from the original voice.
Mm-hmm. The original voice would have been way better.
But they got the original voice from Mufasa. Why couldn't you bring Scar back?
I don't know. Maybe he died. Did you check this out?
No. No, it's Jeremy Irons.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's still kicking.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't understand it, bro. I know why they didn't bring him back, but I'm not going to put that out there.
And another thing is the voice that they used. Can you see that voice being sarcastic in any way?
No.
Yeah. And Scar was very sarcastic in the first one.
No, but as you said, Jeremy Irons drew that balance between intimidating and comedic.
Yeah.
You know? And sometimes it is a combination of both.
Yeah, exactly.
This dude, it was the same.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's like. It's just like a flat, like, just a typical, I guess you could say, bad guy voice.
I wouldn't even say bad guy. I would say he almost sounds royal. Like he sounds very educated.
Yeah, like old, like old. You know what I'm saying? Like how they talk back then.
Yes,
but like higher status.
Yes,
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
and he's older because he's got like that rasp in his voice.
Yeah,
it's just I don't like the voice for him either.
So that's the only thing throwing me off about this film. And you know how I am. I'm a huge villain person. So we're going to see how that... Okay, now getting into the meats and potatoes of this episode. We're going to talk about Endgame. All the records is breaking, at least opening weekend-wise. Opening weekend, bro. You already know. 357.1 million. Just to put this in perspective, that's 100 million more than the second highest opening weekend of all time, and that was Infinity War. 257 to 357. That is mind-boggling. Now, the foreign opening weekend. Endgame opened up with 866.5.
That's a lot.
Second place is Fast and the Furious 8, or Fate of the Furious, at 443. So, basically double.
That's a lot of money.
Bro, some films don't make 866 worldwide their entire runs, just foreignly. Now, to put this in perspective, foreignly is a very tricky thing because not one film doesn't open in all the foreign countries at the same time, and Endgame opened up everywhere, including China. So that was the difference. But worldwide, bro, spit these facts. Well, let's say second place. Second place was Infinity War. How much did it make opening weekend?
640.5 million.
How much did Endgame make?
1.223 billion with a B for baller.
So basically double.
Yeah, that'd be correct.
So, guys, just to put this in perspective, Endgame in its first 5 days of worldwide release made more money than every other film besides 15 or 16 in their entire runs. By the end of its first week, it will make more money than every film besides 8 or 9.
You think it'll be number one on the board?
I think it's going to be very front-loaded.
Yeah.
Bro, that's just... I can't imagine this film having legs.
Because it'd be too nuts.
Yes! Yeah, I did the math. If it just has legs of Infinity War, it will finish up with 800 million domestically. Over 800 million domestically.
Which would place that number one, right?
That would be second because of Force Awakens domestically.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But worldwide, it would basically go toe-to-toe with Avatar.
Yeah.
Which is unprecedented. So the sky's the limit, bro.
Avatar installment.
Yeah.
Which is going to be nuts. Can't wait.
I can't wait either. Supposedly all underwater. But how do you feel about this? Like, I know you're somewhat into this, you're somewhat not. How
feel about what?
Like 100 million more domestically, bro.
It's a lot of money, man. I don't know what else to say about it. It's a lot of money. I don't have the brain comprehension to think of anything else to say about that.
Okay.
It's a lot of freaking money.
Yeah, the only thing I can say, just compare what Endgame did in its opening weekend and compare it to the second place of the other films. And it just, there's literally no comparison. Man. Is the MCU the greatest franchise of all time?
I'll give it to it. I don't want to give it to it, but I have to, as just from stats alone.
Bro, when I read these stats, I officially gave up. I can no longer hate that.
You can't. It's
respect is
exactly. You got to respect it.
Yo, the one thing, bro, the consistency we're getting bored of, but the consistency is making them the money. They consistently put out comedic films that have at least some level of theatrical action. Or it's better than television action.
Yeah.
And that's the formula.
I will say though, you know.
I know what.
You know.
It's a good movie. we're gonna wait for that, right?
I know.
Yeah. By the way, Captain Marvel is benefiting from this film too.
Is it?
3 straight weekends, bro. It dipped 22%. Then the next weekend increased 12%, and this past weekend only decreased 8%. If you guys don't know, that is unheard of.
Yeah, usually it almost never goes up, right? Never.
No, never.
Yeah, because why would you go?
Yeah. The 2 weeks before Endgame, it had a very small dip. The weekend before, it increased, and this weekend, every other film in the top 20 fell at least 45%. Most of them were falling 60, 70%. Captain Marvel only fell 9%.
Even though it's not that good of a film. I was just talking to John Noose about it. He's like, I still need to see Captain Marvel before I watch this. I'm like, no, you don't. I told him, I said, skip it. It's no need for it.
Bro, you know what? It's going to end up making more money than... It already made more money than Spider-Man and Wonder Woman, and it's going to finish with more money than, like, Shrek 2, Toy Story 3. That just pisses me off.
It is, because it's not good. It's not a good movie. It's just not. I'm sorry. There's no character development. It's just shitty.
And like
she's better. I'm sorry. I
already know what you were going to say.
You know what I was going to say.
But like you said to Janus, bro, this film has nothing to do with the MCU whatsoever.
You don't have to watch it at all.
No. It is the most... Personally, I think it is the most standalone of any of the MCU films. Yeah. Even more than the Ant-Mans and stuff.
Yeah. So...
Okay, all right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us for the first Rhinos and Aliens After Dark for 2019.
And the only.
It might be. It took, basically 4 months, 4 months to do an episode.
We got it, though.
I'm trying, bro. Yo, I've been posting at least one episode a week for the past...
You,
I'm trying.
I see you with these people out here. I'm like, hey, Francis got peoples.
I'm trying, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, this next 2 weeks is going to be very busy for me.
Yeah?
Yeah, I have a shitload of editing to do. But, guys, we have a movie to see that we already saw, and you probably already know what movie we're talking about.
Avengers.
Endgame. But we hope to see you soon. If not, we're going to see you for the Endgame impressions. But have a great day, weekend, week.
We'll see you in hell.
When we're all dead. So, if you want to subscribe, just hit this bad boy up here, that big fat rhino. If you want the newest video, to the right. If you want the recommended, to the left. And then, of course, our personal dick pic. Yep, right below. So, thank you for joining us once again, and we hope to see you next week. So, peace out.
Peace.